Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining me on this special Monday live stream. So, to start off, I want to thank you all for your support, and the reason we're doing this special Monday show, turn on my camera light, I forgot it was off, is because while recording footage with Dread and Controlled Chaos, I realized it never started to record. So, as they are dropping their videos of the three of us, I have nothing. So I decided to do a live. I felt kind of weird in my, opinion to use any of their footage, which would show limited clips of me. So we're going to do about an hour live. And I'm on Mikey's Gaming Oasis server. And big thanks to him for having that for the community. And we're going to do the Trooper beginning quest line because I started on it as a mentat. As you can see, I have the turret and the poison pills. But the Proving Grounds is the quest we are going to do. So I am going to go to my journey step and actually untrack this. And then we just have the Proving Grounds technically. Alright, so as you can see, I haven't done much with the base. Got it prepped for a bike when needed. So, if you don't start as soldier, you need to find Griffin's Reach outpost. which, if you look at your map, is right about there. Now, the only bad thing is I have not surveyed the Haga Basin south here. Excuse me, it's dry here. Why is it always dry? Like, it dehumidified? Or is it a humidifier? I forget which. Okay. So you'll need to get to Griffin's Reach, and as you can see, there's the trainer symbol for the trooper.
Back again.
You talk to him,
Sour tang of
and
rancid wine.
you tell him that you want to train with him. I've already done that, so he then tells you to seek out these people and kill them. Now, these people are way over to the east. And as I have not gotten a sand bike yet, you can see that that marker is about 2,000 meters away. 2 kilometers, 2 clicks. I hope everybody has had a good weekend, and I hope many of the fathers who celebrated the special day the government gives us, even though I don't necessarily agree with those days, only because I feel days like Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day should be celebrated every day. You know, Christmas, Thanksgiving, every day. You know, be thankful for being here. Be thankful for being part of the human race, contributing, hopefully, positivity and love, because, you know, why do anything else? Have fun. Oh, there is a special little thing here that if you also want to pick up the planetologist, he is up above this ridge, and he will send you into what I'm about to pass, the testing station. I do not want to do that now because I was going to do that when it comes up time to get the quest for in there. So for now, since we have to run too, it's going to take a while to get from point A to B to C to D back to A. As you can see, my water levels are not good. I'm only level 5, so I really have not built anything up. Should do that off stream, but I am busy playing my main character, who is high level. He's actually, if you you'll look at the research here, we'll just pick the water discipline. So if you look, these are your tiers. So basically tier 1, 2, 3, steel is 4, but actually they consider this stuff Mach 6. So this is your tier 6, 5, 4, 3 for steel, 2, 1, and then your beginning basics, which would be 0, basically. So as you can see, I've unlocked everything. Everything's locked here, but I have unlocked everything on my main. I haven't necessarily researched everything, but me and my friend are presently getting resources and progressing through level 5, even though I've unlocked the level 6 stuff. But I found out the level 6 stuff is in the deep desert, aka PvP land. So we are prepping for that. Once we do that, and my main character has, everything I'm satisfied with, what I will be doing videos on things I've done. So I'll be showcasing, everything that I think will be valuable content to you guys. I'll be running through various test stations and downed crafts, and just showing you where the advanced trainers are, doing some missions.
I need reinforcements.
Oh shoot. Alright, let's get some blood, get some bandages and ammo. Always good. Always a fun time. Always collect resources if I can hold it. Turret killed this person, which has nothing. Oh, don't forget the blood though. Blood for the blood gods. We'll rehydrate a little bit here. Alright, so as you can see, we're still good 700 meters out. Oh, I need to bandage up. So as you can see, it takes a lot of your health, and you're gonna be needing bandages, a lot of bandages, a lot of water supply to start out with, and eventually you will get a shield generator, personal shield generator, which will help with everything. Fuel cells, I call them batteries, but fuel cells are always needed. Gotta keep the power up on your base. Now these killing of people are pretty, I want to say easy to do, but they're not all that easy. I'm not just going to walk in and down in one shot, but it's not that difficult as a mentat, because I get the poison, I get the turret, and they're all located in sealed, water sealed caves where you got to cut through the water seal, as you will see here shortly. So if anyone did anything fun for Father's Day, other than, getting gifts from the children, whatever your status may be, as you can see, there's the water sealed cave. Drop it in the comments. That would be great. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy not only my Dune content, but all of my content. And you want to get notified, you got to hit that little notification bell. Alright, so as I said, this is the cave. Come in. There is the person I need, but there's a ticking trap. There we go. There is the first one down. Let's reload. Grab more. Oh, no. They were on a trap. Great. Alright, we'll take all of that, and we'll get to the vampirism. Blah. I only brought one pack with me too, so we are already full, but that's fine. We get what's in the case. And it tells us where the next person is in the Shamal tunnel, which is off to the west there. Or east, sorry. So, technically, might as well get this micro sandwich fiber, I think it is. Micro sandwich fiber. There's a camp there. Poison. Shoot them while they reload. I think that was the only one. Have to pick up more plant fiber. Nope. Eat my turret. Thank you. Speaking of plant fiber. Ammo. Artifact. More plant fiber. So normally you would go around here, but I'm gonna just climb it. Didn't mean to leap up like that and use some of my stamina. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Take a few hits. So I forget I don't have a suspensor belt. Really gotta start working on this guy here. Okay, so the next one is up here. We'll grab this fiber, see if we can create any more bandages for the bandage me. And oh wait, why does that say down? I thought it was up here. All right,
Someone's here.
I have to go back down. Critically injured. And I forgot to make the bandages. Poison gotcha. Ha ha ha. Loot. Okay. We'll go into the basics and get some bandages. Heal kits. Max 3. 3 is better than 5. Or 8's better than 5. Okay, so it looks like I have to go down. So let's see. I know most of my viewers are probably working, but I do appreciate you checking this out later on. You can on breaks or what have you. And where? Oh, I was at the wrong rock anyway. Okay. Because there is the moisture sealed cave. If you walk without rhythm, you won't attract the sandworm. There we go. Oh, they are right there. Oh man, they moved. Fire in the hole. You probably should not shout that out. Oh, critically injured more. killed them. Oh, what? I thought I was smart. Self-revive. I almost died. Almost died, peoples. There's a trap. There's another trap, as you can see. For this one, don't miss this little wedge up here, because this is where we get the chest. And then you can... Oh, that is a storm up. Now you can see our next one is basically due south of here. And as I told you, that was 3 to kill.
Someone's here.
Oh, what?
I see someone. Engaging enemy. They're coming.
Oh, you're willing to come closer, huh? There you go. Get a little closer with shotgun turret, bruh. Ammo. Ammo for the ammo gods. Oops. Right, looks like I can make 3 more bandages. Heal kit. That's what I need. So down to 3. Down to 3. Excuse me. That was a burp out of here. This is 6 more bandages, I think. Six more heal kits. Okay, south we go. I recommend keeping about 18 to 20 heal kits on you. You'll find some when you explore the stations and ships and stuff, but you know, always good to keep a good stock. I usually like to keep about 15 on me because I know I'll find some. I know I'll use some, so it's all good. You not like how close that worm sounds. Jump, jump, jump. Jump around. Jump around. Looks like all kinds of plant fiber here. So, let's select one of this. Oh no, I've gotten heat stroke. I have to dip into a shadow somewhere. It's plant fiber. We'll dip into the shadow here. As I make, you guessed it, more heal kits. Oh, I can do 15, but I don't need 15. I have 13, so let's do 2 more. And I thought I saw I could do another blood bag. Yeah, because I grabbed some salvage metal. So might as well do a couple more blood bags so I have it on me. Okay, there we go. And as you can see, we need to go back around water, so I might have to drink a little bit of blood. Need a little more iron in my diet. Cool, cool. Look at what Daddy found. find the water sealed cave. There it is. We'll cut it open and be ready because they are right there. I just noticed that. So this isn't just the name because it would have cleared it. So they got a couple of accomplices, a couple of peeps that oh, see, another bandage. That there. So where is...
I see someone.
I see someone, they said. Well, they could be, yeah, up on the thing. There we go. So something I find ridiculous that just kind of is irritating to me is the Mentat gets a poison dart there, and we deal with a bit of poison in different areas. Yet, if we walk into our own poison, we get poisoned. Maybe they'll do something about that, change it just a little bit so that we don't hurt ourselves. Anyway, the reason I'm collecting all this micro sandwich fiber is because we are going to need it eventually. Oh, I had a feeling. So see, I get a little poison thing down at the bottom next to my turret. That my own poison isn't affecting. Now I have found out though that to clear the poison, all you have to do is bandage or heal up. So that's not too bad of a fix, but still. Yeah. Sometimes when they stack up like that, you're unable to collect the blood from both of them. I was able to there. Now we have to make the long journey back to Griffin's Reach. And as you can see here, it is way over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip up and start rock hopping, as I call it. Actually, probably come up here, go around the top, and to Griffin's Reach. Now, the easiest thing to do, but if you don't know the map that well, is to place your personal markers where you're going to go to cross over. At least that's what I do. Some people put it on the opposite side where you're going to end up. And, you know, either one, whatever works for you. But I do suggest to place the personal markers. I place them even in my main game. Just easier to navigate the map. See, we're gonna run into a camp up there. I'm going to poison.
Who's there?
Throw down my turret. Let my level up. Yeah, boys. With great kills comes great levels. They have no loot, but let's fill up that last bag. That should have filled up all three. Beautiful. Good news for our blood purifiers. Alright. So, this is my marker, and I know heading west is going to be risky, but that is probably closer than north. It looks about equidistant, maybe, but I'm going to head west. Oh, that trail. Okay, that trail is a sandworm under the sand, but it is heading away from us. But once we get out here, it will start detecting us and turn around. Now, if I already had the Shigawire, I would use it to grapple and start a jump, and then I would, if I had a suspensor belt, I would hold down the space bar and do a little thing. Just creates 5 seconds, I think, of timing where you're not touching the sand and the sandworm is not focused on you. And you know what, we're gonna divert because we have some time. We'll do this intel station here, and I suggest, actually, if you're gonna do this, to do a survey first and then hit all of these intel stations along the way. And then there are some down here, so I could have jumped down here and shown you, but again, that's something I'm gonna do on another video or on another stream. But for now, let's get a little extra intel.
I see someone. Enemy
Identify
found.
yourself.
Still more enemies. Oh. Always reload after a gunfight so that you can. Oh, so it's gonna be shielded.
We've got incoming.
Oh. My turret and my poison both work good for shielded peoples, especially the swords people. I would be fighting them, but that gunner there, the gunner would probably kill me, so back it. Over here a bit. All right. Whew, heal up. Oh, that was a jump scare. Not expect that guy to come up behind me like that. Alright. Sure, it's great for defense while you're bandaging up or reloading.
Need to reload. I've got
Throw a poison up there in case he tries to get closer.
get them.
Aha! I knew I hadn't seen him die. Ammo? More ammo. Okay. Nothing on that. Shielded body. Now that should have cleaned out everyone. So now we just have to look for the intel. The intel. Oops. Hold on. The intel will be wherever those 3 house triangles are. So it says 20 some odd meters, but it says down. More ammo. But first, we're going to look around, make sure there's nobody else. Okay. Oh, look at that. Chest. Chests are good. Batteries or fuel cells. Another chest. I highly suggest at the beginning like this to take everything. Alright, we are getting extremely low on water, so I am definitely going to have to drink some blood just to get it up a little bit. Now when you do, you can see the debuff of the red blood bag down by my turret. And what that's done is, if you look at my health, my maximum health has gone down about 25%. So, it is not good. Now, as I was saying, this says 14 down, but you can see the little green light there. That is what you're looking for. I'm gonna get out of here. Okay. Go to my map for a minute. Now we're gonna want to jump from there to there. As you can tell, this would be a lot better with an actual sand bike, because when you run across the open desert, you won't have to worry about that worm that you heard in the background. Also, you're a little faster than the searchlights that will go off. And it will all be good. So camping over there. Probably just shoot them. Take at least one pint of blood, as I call it. Booyah! There's the ship.
Reveal yourself.
I usually let my abilities do most of the work because save on bullets, but also get too close, don't want to be poisoned ourselves. And yes, me and my friends have noticed that when you take blood, it looks like you are extracting it from a certain orifice. To me, that's quite funny. So this is going to be just a short run, and so will that. So I'm going to put a marker up there. Bow, bow, bow. Now, a lot of these in the other areas, the slightly future areas, a lot of these ships and testing stations are going to be PvP. Oh, I say a lot, but not really a lot. A good chunk of them. Especially in the late game when you get in your tier 5 and 6 stuff. That stuff is almost always PvP. Welcome to the new viewer, whether you're working or to say hello. Thank you for joining me on this Monday Funday. I was going to say this is a campsite. Where is the people?
Who's that? Gotcha.
Resources. Resources. Really? Neither one of them had resources? Oh, this is the way. I always pick up fuel cells again. Right. Now, by the time this worm even thinks about getting me, I'm gonna be across there, so I'm not jumping, as you can tell. But I am not gonna miss these flowers, because I definitely need the water. So I hope that once I get done with this, I hope you enjoy the content. I also hope that you will check out Controlled Chaos's and Dread's videos of us on Thursday night. and they will be above at the end of this. That person. They did. Ammo. Ammo. Okay. Here I come. The Griffin's Reach. I killed three
Sector Red alert.
people
A large sandstorm is approaching.
so that the trooper can teach me some Shigawire. Alright, so there's going to be a storm. There's a searchlight, and then sometimes you'll see things like that. Those are NPCs. They are stranded, but if you kill them and use your looks like that was a bike, but they do ornithopters and or buggies as well, and you can strip down those vehicles for materials, and you get for the bikes and the ornithopters. I think you get mostly salvaged metal and a few other resources. Oh, this is someone's camp, maybe? No. So with the storm coming in, this is going to work as a sheltered area. Sit tight here for a moment. Meanwhile, I've leveled up, so I've got some skill points, which is always nice. And so I want the rifle damage, but I don't necessarily need the technique, because the techniques I'm going for are going to be the ones that I really want. So what techniques I will be going for is I'm going to be going for the Ben Gesserit to get the recovery, which allows my healing regen to maximize a bit. I'll go for trauma recovery, which is, as you can see, the same shape as the technique, and your abilities are diamonds, but that will also increase my regen rate. And then self-healing, which means that anytime I use a heal kit, it will be more effective. And metabolize poison, since I poison myself, and then poison tolerance. So these will help me with if I poison myself. And then I also do one sun tolerance. So you take these 6 in the Bene Gesserit. And then for the trooper, I just take the Shigawire and sometimes the grenade, depending if I'm going to use the poison or the grenade. But I do like my poison pellet. So usually I just get the Shigawire. And then, of course, we'll eventually unlock Planetologist, because with that, I can get things like vehicle repair, fuel efficient, vehicle mining is good later on in the game, fuel efficient pilot once you get your ornithopter, and then, cut array mining, basically all to increase my yields and efficiencies when I'm looting resources with cut array or a vehicle cut array. I'm pretty sure that sandstorm went over while I was talking about them. I hope it did anyway. Try not to stay in the sun too long, so I'm going to dip through this valley. I should have grabbed the dew off those flowers before I left. Let's take a quick peek here, because, yes, as I thought, we're going to want to probably go from here to here. So put that marker there, go around this Rocky formation, where it punches me in the face. Did it Rocky punch? Dead puns for the win. Alright, so we can see the Griffin's Reach. All of the outposts are a tower just like that, so look for the towers and the lights. And you see Sandwara. Looks like, again, the sandworm's going away. So, might try for that. Over the head. Well, it wouldn't be a hill. Over the dunes and through the sun. Alright. So I'm not going to climb that because that'd be a pain in the butt. So, around it. Oh, flowers. Always good. Well, with all this blood, next time I stream or do a video with this character, I should not have a problem with my water. Hopefully I'll also have a Leader John by then, so that I can carry water with me and sip off it in case I don't find the flowers. So we're back to Griffin's Reach. We will turn in this quest. I will grab my Shigawire. I think they call it a hook. I'm not sure. Shigawire Claw, maybe.
Back again, like the sour tang of rancid wine. It's over then. Good. Did they deserve to die? Who knows? But the deed is done regardless. They took me to a bar, got me drunk on spice beer and plied me with samuta. When the battle started, I could barely walk. Killing them changes nothing of who I am. But sour wine and sour vengeance are both to my tastes. Now shut your mouth and let me... I'd swear you're a fully trained trooper pulling one over on me.
Okay, so that just tells me about skill points. And as you can see, we've now opened the trooper. So, Shigawire Claw. And that. And I haven't opened up the third ability yet, so what I usually do is I'll usually switch that out with one of these when I'm traveling rock to rock or things like that. Oh, we got 15 research points. Let's see, don't need any of that. And I know it's going to make us do that, and scavenger rags. It's one of those. Always a good thing. And see, because we stopped for that intel, it gave us more than enough points to learn. Oops, hold on. Let's see. Storage gun. We have yet to pick up any unique stuff, but now it has opened up more things. So if I want a passive suspensor belt, I should be able to craft that. And it's going to make us learn this. Pistol, and there's the leader John said. And then of course it just goes into the crafting. Claiming contact with contract. Okay, well, I am going to end this here, but I hope you've all enjoyed it, and we will see you next time, and thank you again for joining us. Appreciate everyone, and I hope you have a good day. And how do they say it? May your blade chip and not shatter, or something like that. Till then, we will talk to you all later. And remember, keep gaming.